Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is HaZeeq, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the NEAR token. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. I also want to mention that there are two donation links down below in the description where you can support the Ukrainian refugees. The links will take you to official websites where you can donate to the Ukrainian refugees or Ukraine's military if you want to do so. Thank you all for understanding and thank you all for donating. Now, jumping into the daily chart on TradingView. So as you can see, we are in a nasty downtrend over here. We have our Fibonacci retracement set up with a swing low over here that we set in December of last year and with a swing high that we set here in January. We had this targeted on our channel for a very long time. This was the 1.41 Fibonacci retracement. And if I could just give you that retracement, this was actually the 1.618. So if I remove the smaller fib retracement over here, as you can see, we ran into the 1.618 perfectly. And I did have this swing low in July of last year and the swing high that we printed in April of last year. And we had the 1.618 target at $20.27. And we have retraced to that target perfectly. We had a bounce from the previous high from this level. We had a back test of support over here, and then we came back up, printed a lower high, and then we're dropping right now, and we're landing in the golden ratio. As you can see, the 0.618 over here at $4.15 is something that we lost already, and we're coming back down to the 0.5 at $3.44. So this is something that you want to target. Below that, you do have the 0.382 at $2.85. And below that, you have the 0.236 at $2.27. And obviously, the swing low over here is the bottom that I would be targeting at $1.56. And obviously, if we do lose this, it would be kind of negative because you would be losing a key support level. You would go down, and from there you would have more targets to the downside, and you potentially should target this trading range over here below $1. And I really don't want us to go down there. So even if we drop all the way down and back test this level, from there we start recovering, that's still good in my opinion. But if we start losing this, I wouldn't buy all in, and I would just be waiting for more support levels below to be tested. But for now, we are dropping, and I am planning to get involved with NEAR protocol, but I will start buying once we get lower to $3, okay? And I do want to fill my bags with the NEAR token to get ready for the next huge pump. Now, if I bring back this fib retracement over here, we have a target at the 1.618 fib retracement over here at $2.90. So that's something that I'm going to be targeting. And if we start losing that, we do have the second fib level at $1.82. Usually when you lose the first fib level, in this case, this was $6.13, which is this low. So if you lose that, you usually come back down and test the 1.618 at least. You could even come back down to the second fib level during a capitulation. So you lost this level, you back tested out as resistance, and now you're coming back down. You're landing on the 1.414, $3.70. And you could potentially come up, back test the 1.272 as resistance, which is $4.45. You print a lower high, then you come back lower, you back test this level, okay, as support, and you potentially have another back test of resistance of the 1.414. So basically, you lose a level, you back test it as resistance, you continue on to the downside. That's just how this works. So like I said, I'm still going to be waiting for more downside. And if we end up coming all the way down here, I'm going to be stacking up a lot of NEAR tokens. So I do want to drop into the daily RSI over here. I haven't checked it before the video. I do apologize, but as you can see, we do have a buy zone over here that I laid out for you the last time we had an update for this project. And as you can see, anywhere from, I'm going to give you the indexes over here, anywhere from 32.7 all the way down to 28.4 is a very, very good entry because each time you've been in this zone, you've had a move to the upside. So here in May, you landed in the zone, even went a little bit below that, you had a move to the upside and now you're back in the zone. So essentially you are in the oversold right now. And when you are in the oversold, it's always great to dollar cost average and average your position, right? Because if you're buying in when the RSI is all the way up here, right, above the index of 70, which you really shouldn't be doing because that's the area where you start taking profits. So if you did buy here, dollar cost averaging at these levels is the smartest thing you can do. So Near Protocol is a very good, fundamentally sound project, and I do think we will see higher numbers. Now, let's say that the 2 fib level here is our bottom, okay? Let's say that this is our bottom, and potentially, if this is our bottom and we have our swing high over here, we can set a fib retracement with more targets to the upside. And you can see that our next 1.618 target would be at $92, which from where we are right now, that is a 2,215% gain, which is not bad, right? But we have to find our low. We have to find our bottom. From there, we're going to be able to lay down the fibs. This was just a hypothetical, right? If we go below $2 and the second fib level is going to be our bottom, that would be our 1.618 target. And as you did see here, the 1.618 target did get met all the way back when I had the large fib retracement that I deleted just recently. There we go. As you can see, $20.20 met perfectly. And I could even keep this fib right, and we could just target the second fib level, the 2.272 and so on. But I'm just going to start a new one with the low that we print very, very soon. Now, I do want to switch over to the Binance website. Okay, jumping into the weekly chart, you can see that the stochastic RSI is in the oversold, so this provides you a great buying opportunity. Once you get overbought and you go above the index of 80 over here, this is when you should be taking profits realistically. But if you're holding for the long term for the next 5 years, then there is no need to worry. You can simply dollar cost average your way into the project. Now, the RSI is going below the levels that we've been in the last pullback, right? And this is a very bullish sign, because if you go even lower than you've gone here, and history doesn't always repeat, but it does rhyme. So if you're going into this oversold zone here, each time you've been in this oversold zone on any time frame, on any asset, you tend to reverse from there pretty quickly because the asset is very oversold. New buyers are going to step in and they're going to push the price to the upside, right? So this is just a very, very good buying opportunity if you want to wait on the weekly chart until we get oversold, because there is the potential that we could do that. Then by all means. Now, I did point out a couple of support levels here. Also, the 20 EMA is about to cross the 55 EMA on the weekly chart. Most of the projects have already done that. So this yellow line is going to cross the red line. The 20 is going to cross the 55. That will be your bearish cross. And usually after you have the bearish cross on the weekly chart, you tend to find your bottom a week or two afterwards. So we are looking for a bottom, right? You can't really pick the bottom and know when the bottom's in unless you're the market maker. But here I do have a couple of good levels for you. So we do have a support level at $3.59, which we're coming back to over here. We do have a strong support over here at $2.67.5. And then we do have this buy zone anywhere from $1.81 all the way to $1.54. If we manage to go down to these levels, then I'm going to be stacking up on the Near Protocol tokens, because if I do get into this project, I'm not going to be taking profits at $20, at $30. I'm going to be waiting for 100 plus, right? If that is going to be something that's going to be possible, right? Obviously, if we're nearing the peak of the next bull market and everything's overbought, Bitcoin's completely overbought on the monthly chart, I'm not going to be holding much of altcoins, but we'll see. But I'm planning to take profits closer to $100 here for the Near token once I start buying in at these low prices. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. If I missed anything out on the chart, please let me know down below in the comment section. You have a lot of support levels right now. You can set your buy limit orders in advance, just because you never know when the capitulation is going to come in. You could have a large wick here to the downside and a quick recovery. So you want to get filled on these buy orders and these support levels here. So thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. I do post technical analysis over there as well as some updates. And feel free to become a member here on YouTube. You get the same benefits that you get on Patreon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye and good night.